Hello, children. All of you must have definitely heard that couplet. Only a fighter falls while fighting in the battlefield. Those who walk on their knees will never know what is falling. It means after falling, then getting up in life and climbing higher. This is how you live. And this is also our topic for today. Friends, we have often seen that when troubles and sufferings come into people's lives, they tend to break down. And then they do not have the courage to stand back on their feet. I'm sure you must have seen many examples. And then they keep on crying, thinking about the problem again and again. And then there are some people who break down and shatter and crumble. But again, they stand up with all their strength and courage and face the problems with confidence and fresh new energy. Friends, this ability of a person is called resilience. Here I will tell you about two personalities. One of them is a legend in his own right and an important artist of our country, Mr. Amitabh Bachchan, who is also called Big B across the world. And the second one is Soumya Sharma, who is an IAS officer. So first, let's talk about Mr. Amitabh Bachchan. Friends, in the 80s and 90s, Bachchan sir gave one hit film after another, the list of which is very long. But for me, Bachchan sir is the most influential from the year 2000. Yes, my friends. Because just before that, he had started a film production company, for which he had taken a loan of crores of rupees from the bank and the market. And then he made this movie with a lot of passion. But the very first movie of his production house completely flopped, super flop. The name of the movie was Tere Mere Sapne. Also, many of the films where he was acting started turning into super flops. Bachchan sir saw such bad times that he could not afford his son Abhishek's college fees, who was studying abroad at that point of time. This is what he was going through that time. Also, there came a time where he had to face one failure after other, time and again. But the most important thing that he held on together was his courage and his confidence. He was absolutely sure that this bad time will also pass away. I just need to try a little harder and I will overcome the problems. And then he decided to go and meet a producer and ask for work. And the film was Mohabbatein. He himself offered to do the film. Isn't it courageous that the most successful hero of one time, the superstar, also had to ask for work? This requires lots of courage. But this approach reflected his wisdom. Friends, it is very difficult to achieve success, but at the same time, maintaining that success is equally difficult. For this, you must have these qualities: patience, courage, and confidence. And you should possess that wisdom which Mr. Amitabh Bachchan had. The way he conducted himself in those difficult times, with lots of patience, with lots of courage, and with lots of confidence, that these bad times will also pass. And then, after the movie Mohabbatein, he did Kaun Banega Crorepati, a television show. And the show is so successful that we all know, the whole world knows that how successful the show Kaun Banega Crorepati is. And Bachchan sir could overcome his financial problems with determination and grit. And today the pedestal he's standing on, he completely deserves to be over there, 100%. Friends, if you also face difficult times, tough situations, because of which you start feeling very low, then just remember one thing. You need to instill confidence in yourself and you need to act with a lot of courage. I'm sure if you're lagging behind, you will be progressing very soon. You just need confidence. You can fight in every situation like our country's daughter, Soumya Sharma. Yes, she is the one who in her first attempt cleared the IAS exams. But what is new in this? I'm sure you will ask this question. So the answer is Soumya's physical limitation. At the age of 16, she had lost 95% of her hearing ability. In such kind of situations, people not only forget about studies, but they also lose the courage to live life. I can't even hear properly. What will happen to me now? Thinking like this, we lose all our courage. But it was not like this with Soumya. She did not think like this. Generally, people take lots of years to clear these kind of exams like UPSC. But then, Soumya Sharma not only got 4 months to study for the exams, but she cleared these difficult exams with flying colors. Soumya took the civil exam at the age of 23 without any coaching. In the year 2017, in her first attempt, Soumya achieved 9th rank across India. Her mark sheet got viral on social media. She had got excellent marks in all the papers. According to her, cracking the UPSC exam was just like cracking any other kind of competitive exam, where you just need proper planning along with a very good strategy. It doesn't end here. When Soumya had to attend the main exams, that was the time when Soumya was struck with very high fever. And Soumya was not even able to get up from the bed. And she was not able to do the revision also. Yet, she did not give up. And she completed her UPSC exams. You will find many such examples, friends, which will reaffirm the belief that defeat is not in falling, but defeat is when you do not try to get up again and you give up. Falling is very natural, but getting up after a fall and then walking and then running is a true way of living a life. Also, friends, you need to always remember is that you need to believe that when you are in your difficult times, the people you know, your competitors, they might pass negative comments on you. They will say, forget it, you can't do anything, let them speak. That is their work. But we should not be listening to them. In fact, you should not be paying any attention to them. Also remember not to give any negative reply. Let them speak. So, we just have to answer them with our actions. There's a famous saying, a single blow of a blacksmith is equal to a goldsmith's 100 blows. Friends, you have seen comma or full stop. In Hindi, it's like a standing line, and in English, the full stop is like a dot. And the comma is like a curve, alpaviram, that's what it's called, right? Do you know the difference between a comma and a full stop? Huh? When a comma appears in a sentence, then what does it mean? It means one needs to pause. Am I right? But when a full stop appears, that's when the sentence ends there. So friends, if you compare life to a sentence, then your failures are just a comma. That's it. You should not make the fatal mistake of considering a comma to a full stop. This is not a full stop. If a comma has emerged, then just wait for some time and then think and make an action plan. And then just move ahead. This is the art of living a life. Am I clear? Thank you.